Hi, I'm Russell from the Family Tent Shop, and here we are having a look at a tent that's been a favourite for many years. Been impacted upon by the development of air tents, as this is a steel pole tent. This is the Vermont 7P. Brand new sort of design for this year in terms of the colourways and a few new features. Outwell have put a lot of work into their range for 2020 on the back end of a difficult year, quite frankly, in 2019, and now they've gone back to a lot of their old ways in terms of, you know, really looking at the qualities and the innovation that they provide within their products. So with this particular one, as I say, it's a steel pole tent. All of the 5 steel poles are all exactly the same, so anyone can go in any one position. So yeah, you have essentially sort of 10 outside legs, 5 on each side, and then 5 curved roof poles. So although it's a steel pole tent, it's not particularly difficult to actually pitch in terms of sort of it all being, as I say, all the poles being the same. So when we go and have a look inside, we're going to go in through the side door. So as you can see, there's a rain cover over the side door there, just gives you a bit of protection for when you have that door open. There's a side door on the other side. That one doesn't have the rain cover, so just an ordinary door on that one. But both side doors do have mosquito netting, so you can have mesh on both of those. You've got zip-up curtains for the main windows in the tent, and as you can see, they go up really nice and high, so you know, sort of full coverage there. On the front sort of internal panel of the sewn in ground sheet living area, there's a big mosquito netted sort of window sort of on that part there, and a few sort of storage pockets to the side there, so you've got plenty of space to store bits and pieces. You've got low level ventilation, you've got mains cable entry points on both sides actually, so you've got one on that side as well. And then on the front of the tent on this Vermont 7P, you've got a really nice big front porch area, which has a ground sheet in there, which you can see is like a bathtub ground sheet, so it goes along the floor and sort of up the sides. You've got nice big windows and corner windows on there, so you can get plenty of light into the tent on those sort of dark, duller days. And then you've got a full mesh panel across the front of the tent. So that mesh, which I've half rolled back, can go all the way across, so you can get a brilliant amount of ventilation and free flow of air into the tent, but still obviously protected from insects. The tents now also have hook track, a new sort of system that Outwell have added to their tents. So you've got the facility to actually hang things off of those. You get some of these little hooks that come with the tents, like so, and they can just, not sure if I'll be able to do it with one hand, but you can just hook those on. No, I'm going to need 2 for that one. But yeah, they just hook on to the tracks like so, and then as you can see, they've got like a little sort of little bit on there which you can hang things off of to make life easier. Really great as well for cables, if you want to keep them out of the way and just keeping things neat and tidy. So one of the major innovations or things that Outwell have done for 2020 is really look at the bedroom side of the tents. So they have made the bedrooms a lot darker, so you've got sort of darker material sort of throughout the sides and the back of the tent, sort of like so. It's a really bright day today, but you can see it's sort of still really sort of quite dark in there. You've got 3 bedrooms across the back, so you've got a smaller bedroom on this side. You've then got a sort of a main sort of master bedroom, if you want, in the centre. As you can see, you've got mosquito netting on the top of all of the bedrooms, and then you've also got a bedroom on the side there. Now, the biggest innovation from Outwell is to do with the bedrooms. Basically, it's always been a problem with getting up in the middle of the night, needing to go to the toilet, and the noise that a zipper makes, no matter how slowly and quietly you try and do it, it still just seems to make a huge amount of noise. And so Outwell have come up with a solution to that problem in their quick and quiet inner door. So basically, you have the facility to still zip the door shut, so if you wanted that sort of security or to stop bugs coming in or anything like that, you can do that. So you can still zip them up just like any other tent. However, you also have this quick and quiet, which basically is a series of magnets along the side of the the door like so. You can just grab it by the thing like so, and then you can let it go, and as you can see, it just finds its way back and immediately sort of shuts. So just to quickly sort of show that again, you can just pull it open, no noise, and then when you let it go, it just grabs straight back, and obviously you get no noise whatsoever. So really good, as I say, from that middle of the night perspective. But also with the darker bedrooms, you know, there is that aspect of, you know, if you needed to get out of the tent quickly, you know, if there was an emergency or whatever else, then sometimes with the darker bedrooms it can be quite difficult to even find the zipper, and so this would be a really simple way to be able to get in and out of the tent, just by being able to sort of push your way through that quick and quiet entrance. So as I say, this is a you know, sort of almost like a step, arguably a step backwards in terms of like the steel pole tents, whereas obviously nowadays it's all about the air. But you know, there are people that still obviously like the fact of the steel frame. They do like maybe that, you know, sort of there are very few, but there might be one or two people that have had issues with air tents, you know, and are sort of lacking in the confidence. As I say, you know, sort of that's a very minimal amount of people. But this is still a fantastic tent, sort of, you know, incredibly sturdy, incredibly strong, and a fantastic amount of space. The material on it is a 150 denier fabric, so it's a really strong, long-lasting material as well. And it's, as you can see, it's got tinted windows, so you know, nice dark and decent amounts of privacy within the tent as well. And this is the Vermont 7P, and I'm Russell from the Family Tent Shop.